Good morning. This video is, of course, I'm Country Girl 555 Tina here. Hopefully not a long video. Just to respond to you, Joyce. Everybody's up and down on the water situation. You know that I'm almost like a lifetime member of Weight Watchers, been going to Weight Watchers since I was a very young girl, back and forth, going and stopping, going and stopping. But I've been to so many that I've heard over and over and over again that you can count your water any time that it's not filled with sodium, sugar, or what have you. So taking a plain glass of water and sugar coating it would not be good. But color coating it seems to count as your water. People vary in what they say about this. But my experience is when I up my water, even by color coating it with the Crystal Light, which does have an aftertaste, a little thing maybe you could do about that, if you want to use Crystal Light, is open the packet and only put a tiny amount. Like I said, I'm using a 2-liter bottle and only putting one packet that's supposed to be for a 16-ounce drink into that. Or you can just take a full pint like this and just sprinkle a tiny bit in there. Now this has got a little bit more in it because I mixed it all up. But you have to find a brand you like. The pink lemonade does have an aftertaste. The regular lemonade has an aftertaste. I found that the Purple Splash tastes like purple Fanta without the soda-y like flavor. It doesn't have any sodium in it, and it's basically just got a sugar substitute, and a lot of people don't like that sugar substitute because it does leave an aftertaste. I go off of the Crystal Light because of that, but for quite a while I can drink it, and it helps me get in my water. It's so cold, we're in the minuses, and this time of the year, as you know, I am a bit of a bear. I like to hibernate, and it's hard to drink cold drinks. You're talking about fat-free, sugar-free cocoa. You make it with water, honey. You're drinking more water. Every Weight Watcher meeting that I've ever been to, all the scientists say, you know, now I'm quoting through Weight Watchers, I don't know about all these other things. I heard people say it has to be clear water, but every Weight Watcher meeting that I've been to, they say that you can count your coffee as long as it's caffeine free, and you can count your soda as long as it's diet and no sodium. I want to say this as well. Some people are drinking water, clear water, that has sodium in it. Bottled water, they put sodium in it. So how is that even counted as your water intake? So I think for you to get in more water, you need to judge for yourself, because that's what I'm doing for myself, and it's made a huge difference with the swelling and things just in the past week of me drinking water and color coating it with the Crystal Light. So I think you just need to take it up on yourself. They have a diet, sugar-free apple cider, which is really good if you want a hot drink. And they've got the sugar-free cocos, which is really good, and you can still count that as your water. That's my take, my personal opinion on getting in more water. My husband's done a lot of investigation on this water issue as well, because he always says that people don't need as much as they think they need, as long as they've got a well-balanced diet, moving a little bit, and getting, you know, at least 8 cups of water a day. Any doctor you go into will tell you, drink 8 cups of water. Well, 8 cups of water is nothing. That's 2 pints of water. That's not even over 40 ounces of water. 1 pint of water is equal to 20 ounces. I'm drinking 7 pints a day. I was drinking 4, and it was all I could do to get in 4, which is 80 ounces, right? So now I'm drinking 7 of these pints of water, which is giving me 140 ounces. And yes, I'm running back and forth to the loo. But I can tell a difference. I can tell a difference in the top part of my stomach. I can tell the difference in my face, and my hands. And so it must be counted as my water. What else could it be counting as? You know, it's no calories. There's no calories in it. And there's no sugar in it. And there's no salt in it. So I do not think it's a bad thing to color coat your water, even if it's with sugar-free cocoa or apple cider or those things that are made to get your water in. A lot of people have an issue with, you know, the additives in the sugar, like the sweeteners, the artificial sweeteners and the flavors and things like that. I could go on all day long about how not good they are for your body. But, with that said, how further could I go on with not having your water? You know, how bad that would be. So, I think you need to think about yourself right now. Think about how you're not getting in enough. And yes, it's true, half your body weight in water. And when you look at that number, you're going to stagger backwards and you're going to think, holy cow, how am I going to get that in? You know, when I think about getting 160, whatever, 130, 140 ounces in, it's mind-boggling. But I've upped it, and I've done it by color coding it, and that's the only way I can get it in. That's just the fact of it. I count, even though I'm drinking caffeine coffee, I count my 2 cups of coffee as 2 cups of water. I do. And I count my regular water that I color coat as my pints of water. And I just think you need to think about yourself, my lovely, right now, and do what you need to do to get that bottle of water down. Whether it's putting, you know, ground up, put it in the blender and chuck a strawberry in it. You know what I'm saying? Or put it in the blender and put some cocoa in it. You know, make it warm. I think you need to do what you need to do for yourself. And I do think that there's a big issue on the water. Everybody thinks it needs to be clear. And that's not my belief. I've been told so many times that you can count diet soda, and you can count Crystal Light, and you can count all those things with no sugar and no salt. As long as it has no salt and sodium in it, you can count those as water. So that is my opinion, only my opinion, and as you said, everybody's got opinion. They are like, you know what, honey, and you killed me saying that. But anyway, yeah, that is my opinion. So just get your water in the best way you can, hon. And don't mind how I look. I love you. God bless. Peace out. That's how we roll. God bless you, Joyce. Ta-da.